wonder. I'm gonna go hop into my DBX real quick.
Oh, that's what I was saying earlier. I found out I was carrying more shit than I really needed in the DBX. I gained like an extra 6 light years in my jump range.
It do be like that. Okay, my ship is actually here at this station. I'm gonna hop into my DBX. I'm gonna be curious how many jumps the in-game route plotter gives me.
So I think I tried it and it gave me like 100 and something. I think it was like it was like 105 jumps. With the neutron router right now it is 51. I think it is for me.
Yeah. I feel like I'm more likely to find something cool if I don't just take the neutron router, though. All of the neutron stars are very well mapped, and I kind of want to try finding something cool and unknown, especially if it's not too many jumps. I will 100% take the neutron highway from the center back to the bubble.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
At that point, I just want to go home. Get there, take someone else's back. I pity the poor fool who's got to fly this thing with 9 light years of jump range back to the bubble, but it ain't my problem.
Oh, you're gonna pay to get your shit back?
My Viper, yeah, it was only like 1 or 2 million. Such a cheap ship.
Uh,
Um, my Asp Explorer I will leave out here because it's a good multi-purpose ship.
I was thinking about just leaving my crate out here until I get the fleet carrier, because then at that point I'm just gonna put all of my ships on my fleet carrier. Eventually come back out here. Let's see. So if I map to Sagittarius
Okay.
using the router, and I believe my router right now is set to longest jump with jetcon boost. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have the same settings. I'm just now getting into my DBX.
Ooh, it's taking a while to plot.
It's doing a spanning tree route plot, so it's considering every possible path between every single star. It's very inefficient the way it plots routes. Alright, I am plotting my route to Explorer's Anchorage, which is 11,373 light years. And this is with it set on realistic mode, so I'm not even filtering by star type for scoopables.
Same with me. I usually just keep it on realistic.
Well, and this close, you are never more than like 5 light years from a scoopable star. If you wind up somewhere and you're like, oh, I'm low on fuel, it is the tiniest minuscule amount of fuel to make a 2 light year jump to a scoopable star.
Oh yeah.
Oh, mine's still plotting. It's still thinking about it.
Mine is doing the same. Oh, there it is.
I put the name of the system with did I get that right?
Oh, there you go. 71 jumps.
I gave you guys the wrong system name. Let me edit that message in Discord.
71 jumps. That's actually not bad.
GYD.
And I see here that there are quite a bit of blue lines as well, so it is taking me through neutrons.
Mine is still. Come on. plot, you fiend. Mine is still trying to plot her out.
I do need to refuel though, like right now. Ooh, looking at this, there's like, I'm seeing like more than 10 neutron or white dwarfs just around me right now.
Yep.
Wow.
Are you in the private group session?
No,
That's why I don't see you.
I'm in open play.
The galaxy map will only show your friends if you're in the same play.
Yeah, I figured we were gonna go into open play.
Yeah, we might as well. There's no reason not to.
Alright, I gotta go scoop. Unless there's a, nope. This is literally just a one body system. It just has the star.
Reload into open, and then I will retry plotting this route and see if it works better. I don't expect open to change anything, but maybe letting it try again, it'll be like, oh, there's an easy way to do this. The route plotter they have is very inefficient. It works. It doesn't work very well next to the center.
There's too many stars next to each other.
And if you try drawing a full spanning tree between all of these stars.
Okay, so what's the name of the system that has the station in it? It's in Discord? Okay, alright. So let me see here. It is STUEMEEFG-YD7561.
Yep. There's a station there. Population 750,000.
Huh.
Economy, extraction. They do mining.
Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and bookmark this.
Yes, it's worth bookmarking.
And then, let's see here. Because I had to refuel. Yup, fastest route, jetcon boost, good deal. I got all that. Let's plot a route.
My progress bar for plotting route is stuck at 50% and it ain't moving.
Mine looks like it made it above 50. It's hanging at like 60 or 75.
Did you visit any of the...
Oh, here we go. It's moving. It's moving. Did I visit any of the what?
Notable stellar phenomena while you were here?
What is that?
You should have seen them on your nav panel. Have you ever been to a Lagrange cloud?
Nope.
Oh, but we'll have to find one out there near the center since you're already headed out. There's a couple here in the Colonia system.
Okay. Oh, cool. I'm done fuel scooping. That's what I like, is that your Kovas still talks to you while you're in DSS or in the galaxy map or anywhere.
Yeah, except mine always chooses to shut up when the message it should deliver is taking damage. Like, that one just never seems to work when I need it to.
Alright, 76 jumps now. That is so many fucking stars. I can't even imagine what the freaking view is going to be like with that many stars next to each other.
It's insane.
I mean, looking at this now, like, you don't see this many stars in the bubble.
No. No, you do not.
And then it's just going to get worse the closer we get.
Oh, my route plotter's moved. It looks like it's about 2/3.
Alright, I am on the move.
like to imagine there's someone here in the center who just has their map filter set to show only unvisited stars, and they're slowly visiting all of these stars.
Oh, that's right. Let me set my Mac back to realistic. There you go. With this many jumps, I just need to actively pay attention to the fact that I need to make sure I scoop at the stars it tells me to.
Mm-hmm.
I usually always scoop at stars that are available anyway, so I never actually have to scoop at the last star.
Usually. Yeah, my Hot Pocket got too crispy. I guess 2 minutes was too long to microwave it.
Oh yeah, I got a couple jumps before I gotta get to my fuel star. And they're all neutron too.
It's still trying to plot a route for me.
Jesus.
We finished from retry to Explorer's Anchorage. I have 68 jumps.
Okay. I mean, I know you have more efficiency than me. I have 74 as of right now. This just looks pretty, dude. Like, Jesus. I'm surrounded by stars.
I went to go plot a route to a star next to me because I have some missions to turn in, and it's like, oh, route canceled. I'm gonna have to let it plot a route to the center again. I'll make it halfway there before I finish plotting this time.
Oh, jeez.
This thing is slow. Why is it running me to Magellan?
'Cause Magellan is a neutron.
Yeah, but I didn't click on Magellan.
I'm at nice heat.
Very nice. Interesting. I would offer to stream me what it looks like for a notable stellar phenomenon or a Lagrange cloud, but it'd be better to see it yourself.
Alright.
There's all different kinds. There's all kinds of things you can find inside of them, ranging from obscenely large metal crystals to actual living things that are just flying through space. I think BDSM will let me. Good. Oh, you know what? We can type anomalies. Problem is there's all kinds of Lagrange clouds. There are 3. Apparently there's one in the system with Explorer's Anchorage. And then there's 2 more that are less than 5 light years away. Cool. No special accommodations needed. You'll get to see at least one Lagrange cloud. We have this one, 500 light years search radius. It's only 3, 5,000 light years. There have been almost 12,000 ships total passing through Explorer's Anchorage. 41 of them in the last 7 days. 8 people have passed through there in the last 24 hours. Into this system with Explorer's Anchorage, we have 2 high metal content, a water world and Earth-like. says there's 28 stations because there's Explorers Anchorage plus 27 fleet carriers.
Jesus Christ.
That'll do it. Curious if there's any expeditions that might be. Help me out, help the guy out. You know what? I might need to log in before it'll show me these pages. That's lame, but whatever. The oldest station to get an update for pricing is Versailles Beacon. Where are you? It's back near the bubble. I'll do that later. Where's the swear it was in Galactic Map. On EDDB where I see that list, I might be tripping. Somewhere there's a list of systems. Marsh the hits, few pins. I have high capacity cannons. Okay, that I guess that checks out. Never gonna use that. I want a different pin there. to hit She's the only one that I'm questioning my close or pinned blueprints. I might ask your opinion on who I can pin, what I can pin with her.
And Salvation's growing influence over anti-Thargoid operations has been cast in a new light. The Alliance, Empire, and Federation have all responded with non-committal statements that the accusation will be investigated, said Sterling. However, since Salvation's unique superweapons now form the cornerstone of their anti-Xeno strategy, his arrest would be a major political and military inconvenience. Relaunching the Golconda. Pilots Federation alert. Traders and combat pilots are required in the Upanaklis system to assist the Golconda in resuming its voyage. The ancient generation ship, which originated from Earth in the 22nd century, has been retrofitted by the Artificers clan into a functional modern vessel. The majority of its former population have decided to leave the outpost Forester's choice.
Yeah.
Did you pin blueprints with these engineers before you left?
I haven't unlocked any of them.
I thought you got Mel Brandon.
Nope, didn't finish it.
Okay. If it's not worth it, I guess we can come back later another time and get that done.
Yeah.
But, that's what I'm doing right now is I'm double checking my pin blueprints with these guys before I'm heading out.
Alright. I'm getting some first discoveries.
Cool.
Which type of planets are worth more money if you do a surface scan?
I mean, all of them are worth a little bit more to surface scan versus just FSS, but the most valuable ones are Earth-like, ammonia, and then water worlds, and then high metal content worlds. Here's a team invite, by the way. The recommendation here is to pin lightweight liquid controllers, but I don't see myself using that very often. So I'm left with frag cannons, multi-cannons, and cannons. What do you think would be more likely, a cannon or a frag cannon?
What do you mean?
I'm trying to decide what blueprint to pin for Marcia Hicks.
Well, you've never mentioned using cannons to me, so I think frag cannons.
Cannons are... Right? Yeah, I can do double shot frag cannon.
Plus, don't frag cannons do more damage close range?
Well, they do a shit ton of damage, and double shot lets you do quick.
Exactly. And you always have fixed cannons, and you're always up everybody's ass.
Yeah. But I'll do an all frag Mamba build. That's what I'll do when we get back. I'll show you the power of frag cannons.
I already know the power of frag cannons. I used to have them on the Anaconda.
Frag cannons. We'll build them on the Vipers. It needs to be a ship that's actually maneuverable enough to stay on somebody's ass. Maybe we'll do a frag build amps.
I urge the superpowers to hold their collaboration with Salvation while this new data is verified.
Ooh, 21 body system.
It's not the most we've ever done.
Nope. I've run into a system that was like 60.
Still not the most, but yeah, it is a lot. Alright, we're letting this plotter route to the center again. We'll see how long it takes. I've personally seen one that was 80 some odd bodies. I'm gonna Google how many people have seen.
The most celestial bodies in system is Bleed Raya XJ-R E4-1, 173.
Yep, I just got it.
The trillionaire entrepreneur Zachary Rackham has officially confirmed that he will stand as a candidate in the 3,309 federal election. Mr. Rackham finally stated his intentions following several weeks of speculation. At a press conference...
Although this one on Reddit that's right below that is
That guy as president? Isn't he just a
not
common
too far
businessman
off.
who used to survive on scraps by trading trinkets in a rusty old sidewinder? But despite my humble origins...
What'd you say?
144 astronomical objects and 129 celestial bodies.
Where?
I feel like
This Reddit post I found right below that.
political parties.
History.
Time to hear from the little guy. Mr. Rackham added...
Apparently this guy's name is Yaga.
The lowest visited system is HD 6428. The highest system, I guess this means like the system that's at the top of the map.
Highest and lowest above and below the galactic plane. So if you turn the galaxy on its side, where you're looking at it edge on. So the highest one, there's actually a station there. My squadron has a bookmark for it. It is only possible to jump to that system in a fleet carrier. The gap is so big that no ship can make it, only a fleet carrier can.
It's 50,000 light years away right now. And the lowest system is HD 207340. farthest system from Sol is 65,647.34 light years.
You're on the EDSM page now?
Yep. Farthest system from Colonia. Farthest system from Sagittarius. Highest visited system. Highest system.
So those are records for metal-rich bodies specifically. You'll notice they're sorted by category.
What is?
If you're on the same page I am, it's sorted by category. So the first one is metal-rich bodies. If you scroll down, it's high metal content worlds, then rocky bodies.
Nope, this is what I'm looking at. I'll post it.
Okay.
I'm gonna post it in the helpful links.
Number of jumps to the Explorer's Anchorage from Colonia proper. Oh no, I'm not in Colonia, I'm in here. Never mind. But it is a nice number.
Nice.
Hey, I am getting ready to head out.
I am 54 jumps.
69.
Nice.
Super crew. Yay! Who has joined us?
It is the Strzok Wazowski.
Oh.
Where you been at?
So, I've been playing VTOL, so I didn't really get any pings or anything.
Well, I think you're early.
I saw the most recent one, or not recent, but when he said you're ready to leave Colonia, but since like, I guess,
Below that, I'm pretty sure I pinged you guys again. I said, hey, we're gonna meet up in this system.
yeah, I didn't see that one. I didn't have anything open on my Oculus.
That's okay.
That's where Explorer's Anchorage is. What is that?
It's a dock.
Right next to the center. Oh.
It's a station right next to the center, yeah.
And can I take the Neutron Highway there, or am I just going to be regularly
You
jumping?
can. We're just plotting with the regular route plotter. Zeke has 54 jumps left. I have 68 now because I just made one jump.
Yeah, so if you
Oh,
use the
you've all been
neutron
jumping.
plotter, then you'll have like 51, depending.
How long have you been jumping?
Barely leaving Colonia.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not too bad then.
And I originally started with 73 jumps, I think.
What's your range?
63.
I'll probably right around 80 or something.
And we're more likely to find unknown or undiscovered things if you just use the in-game plotter. And I'm kind of interested for this leg in just finding like undiscovered things.
Okay. For like the FSS or what?
Yeah, you can get more money just by scanning systems.
And
I
once you scan
I
them,
already made some
you-
first discoveries.
Just once you like arrive at a station, do you get the money, or do you have to do something?
You arrive at the station and you sell data. So in the station's menu, there's an option for a thing called Universal Cartographics. And you click on that, and then you can go sell your exploration data.
But the further away you are from where you scan the system, the more money you can get for that system.
Yeah. However, so first football appears to be first football no matter what. We're in open at this point. First football I kept even after I blew my ship up. But first discovered and first mapped, those do not get claimed until you sell the data. The game is not aware of it. It will not report it until you sell the data. If something rolls up behind
That's what I've been doing. If I'm below half a tank and I'm just sitting there refueling, I'll go into the FSS. But otherwise, I'm just descanning.
Just honk the system.
Any y'all in the
Battery low.
No, we're in open.
okay.
I like to be in open as much as possible, just because I feel like that's the way the game was meant to be played, but I didn't feel like dodging around my gangster friend while we were hanging around Colonia for a bit.
Yeah.
Call me a hypocrite. I broke the intended gameplay model when it suited my interests. Okay, someone else is calling me a hypocrite because my job gives me more free time than they get.
All right. Plot away.
It's gonna take a hot minute to plot that route.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem anywhere near as busy, and many concourse vendors have closed down.
Do you know what a spanning tree is?
What a what?
I'm gonna talk like I know what I'm talking about, but I don't. Have you ever studied graphing theory in a math class?
I don't believe I have 703 jumps.
You have that set to economic, my good friend. Go
That'll
down to
do it.
route settings on the bottom left and change it to fastest and use jet cone boost.
Fastest use. Okay.
And then just hit recalculate right there on that settings panel.
Calculate. Okay. I was going to say, I didn't think it'd be that high of jumps. Now, what about the graphing thing?
So in graphing theory says a lot of things that I don't completely understand and know. But the part I do understand and know is what a spanning tree is.
Okay. What is that?
Let's say that you have a cluster of dots. We'll take 4 dots that just happen to fall into a square pattern for now, okay?
Okay.
And you draw lines connecting all the dots. You've made a square. That is not a spanning tree. A spanning tree is a set of lines that connect a given number of dots with the shortest possible path and without creating any looping paths.
Okay.
So essentially, try to think of yeah, or the roots of a tree as well, where it's just like all over the place.
The route plotter for the in-game one draws a whole-ass spanning tree between every single star between point A and point B that you're plotting. And that is why it takes forever to plot anything near the center. Because there's so many stars, the tree gets so huge. It is trying to calculate the viability of every single potential path.
Now, I still have 703 jumps.
You're in your vulture, aren't you?
Oh, that'll do it. Yep.
You're in the wrong ship.
Okay. How can I see where my other ship is stored?
Go to the galaxy map, look at the systems near you. You should see a little yellow icon above some of them.
Battery low.
Indicates you have a ship stored in that system.
I see it.
If you click on it and then look on the right-hand side, there's going to be a icon that looks identical to the yellow one over the system. You can click on that and see what ships are stored in that system.
Okay. Alright. To Colonia then.
Battery
Sidewinder,
low.
my Viper and an ass is still there. And I'm gonna ship the Sidewinder and the Viper back to the bubble once we get there.
Okay.
Yeah,
How much is
I
it
will
for
be- Huh?
send a ship? How much is it for you to send a ship?
It was only like, I want to say it was like 2 or 3 million to have the Viper sent from the bubble out to Colonia. The problem was the
Okay.
wait. It takes like 61 or 62 hours.
Yeah.
So the reason a friend is calling me a hypocrite because work gives me more free time is because I told him to quit wallowing in his own self-imposed misery and go find something that makes him happy. And I had this whole conversation with him. There's a team invite for you, but I had this whole conversation with him where he's literally just refusing to admit that anything in the world makes him happy. He's refusing to admit that anything is worth doing. I'm just a slave to the job. I'm just a slave to the boss man. I have no point in life. Being super depressed, and I was like, whatever, dude. You can choose to wallow. I'm gonna go be busy having fun. And he's calling me a hypocrite because my job gives me a lot more free time than he has.
I don't think that makes you a hypocrite.
I'll admit, he's got a shitty work schedule. He's working overnight. Well, not overnight. He's second shift phone support. So he's like 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. He works every day. I hated that schedule when I had it.
Sounds rough.
He's also doing school right now, and I'm not. Like, I'm still technically a student, but I'm not in classes right now. I'm surprised at the number of neutron stars this thing's putting in my path.
Hey, why is my FSD not getting boosted by this neutron star?
You don't have a fuel scoop? Are you still in your vulture?
Yep, okay.
Battery
Thought I made
low.
it through I forgot I needed a fuel scoop.
You gotta go uncheck the use jet sun boost thing and then have it replot your route for your vulture. That only works if you have a fuel scoop.
Okay. I was just kind of flying around and the neutron star doing nothing. It's like, well, this should be doing something. But
Catch up to you, Zeke. I'm trying.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. I haven't stopped to FSS anywhere yet. I'm just zooming along. Honk every system. I don't actually know how far away you are. I'll go look.
Still 47 jumps.
It's so dense in here.
What, the stars?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Is that what's wrong?
My entire view is just full of them.
It looks like you are 4,300 light years ahead of me. That's a few.
It's just a little bit.
Battery low.
That might be what was wrong with her.
Humanity's war against the Thargoids. The superpowers also offered rewards to independent pilots.
I am gonna say I've got to get off in about 1 hour from now.
Commanders can redeem
Alright.
combat bonds and play
Because
a
I'm going to
part
work
in the
earlier
charity
this
system.
week.
I asked you a
I
question.
have to be at the office at 7 instead of 8.
In the Oshima system. Thargoid research project phase 1 completed. Pilots Federation alert. Professor Ishmael Palin has received multiple shipments of Thargoid meta-alloys for xenological study. From Able Laboratory, his workshop in the Arc system. Professor Palin made the following announcement. I am deeply grateful to all those who collected meta-alloys from barnacle sites. Analyzing these samples will help us learn more about the biomechanical technology currently employed by the Thargoid fleets. I am planning the second phase of this project, which has the combined assistance of Empire and Federation. Despite the horror of the recent attacks, we must seize every chance to increase our scientific knowledge. Professor Palin has authorized payment for all pilots who took part in the initiative. This includes awarding Class 4A, 5A and 6A corrosion-resistant cargo ranks to those who made the greatest contributions. The rewards can be collected at the Starport James Smith Heliporting Command System. In addition, the federal...
According to the map, I'm like halfway there.
Yeah, it's not actually that far from Colombia to the center. There it is.
45 jumps.
Single undiscovered icy body.
Battery low.
I guess I might as well go map it, right?
Charging battery.
So it's also getting kind of late for me, so I would say let's all meet at Explorer's Anchorage. And then, I mean, I don't know how much longer y'all are going to stay up, but I'm probably going to shut down once I get to Explorer's Anchorage.
I have about an hour left in me, and it's only one single jump from Explorer's Anchorage to the center. So if you want to go see that, I wouldn't mind hearing y'all's reaction to it. I think it'd be cool.
No, how do I tell what station has a ship in it?
If you go to the system map instead of the galaxy map, that same icon that indicates the ship is there will appear over the individual stations on the system.
Okay, now it's on the planet Colonia 2A. Does that mean it's on a planet side?
Probably at Colonia Hub.
I mean, that seems about right. Something that's right.
The only reason why I'm saying that is because he's still all the way back at Colonia. I'm halfway there.
Yeah, we can meet up and then I'll jump in together.
And then we can all just get back on tomorrow around the same time if we can coordinate it.
I'm gonna be doing tech support with a friend tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be playing. It might be Tuesday. Trying to get me to help him figure out how to set up a game server for a game that doesn't exist anymore.
What game?
It's called Lego Universe.
That sounds familiar.
The game went live in January of 2012, and the servers died less than 2 years later. They shut them down.
Jeez.
the video of someone who was fuel scooping earlier today. Like, the video was about something else. He stopped to scoop on the way, and he did not have orbit lens turned on when he was fuel scooping, which means the game was not drawing the exclusion zone at all. I got so much anxiety over watching this person scoop, and he was flying around the star, not just parking on it to scoop. I got so much anxiety watching him fly around this star with no exclusion zone visible. Like, what are you doing, you absolute madman? I would have already crashed into the star 5 times.
Diamondback Explorer. Alright, this will probably be a little bit quicker to get to the center.
Yeah, probably. I love how y'all listens to me and took the shield generator off of your DBX. I had one bad crash and now I'm the only one out of the 3 of us with the shield generator.
I took it off to save weight.
That's why I think it off too. I get a better jump range with it gone. But as soon as I tried landing on a planet and got just a little bit cocky, it was like, nope, you're dead. So I want a shield generator to help make up for my stupid whenever I do feel like landing on a planet.
You just gotta take it slow.
250 JetCon. Come on, plot the route. I believe in you.
It'll take like 5 minutes.
Now, is it entirely dependent on CPU, how long it take to plot?
No.
Nope, it's just dependent on the game.
This is a game thing. This is why I was talking about spanning trees earlier. The way they wrote this is functional, but it is not optimized. Not even a little bit.
I was wondering if it would just do it faster if you had a better one. Like, oh, okay, 165 jumps. Is that still kind of normal?
Do you have it set on economical?
Fastest jet gun.
Okay.
What's your
You gotta
jump
jump
range?
in.
I mean, you're like a 50 light year jump range, aren't you?
45, 71.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. I didn't know it was that low.
That checks out.
Yeah.
He's got
I'm gonna try using the
He's
thing.
got a CFSD booster and
What's that neutron plotter called online?
Spanch.
there's a link for it in the helpful links channel.
Helpful links.
There's a lot of links in there, but it's the only one out of the whole mess that's posted. I've read from there.
This one's gonna get bookmarked. Alright, Elite Dangerous Star Map. No, yeah, I don't think that's it.
Not EDSM, the one right below that.
Oh, I was at the bottom.
Bench.co.uk.
Yeah, I was at the bottom of the thing. The source system would be Colonia. The destination, other one.
It's in link chat. Paste in there.
Oh, reach required. Guess I can provide that. 4571. Now, is it just a, oh yeah, total jumps 74. That's a lot better.
That is much better. From where I was in that region to the center, I originally had 69 jumps.
guess let's start jumping.
There's so many systems that are just a single body.
Mm-hmm.
Now, would that mean it's just a star?
Yep, just one single star, and that's it.
How lonely.
Stop and FFS this system real quick. Shit, this is a hot ass star. I don't normally overheat next to stars. Shit, man. I gotta kill my vibe like that.
Obviously. Oh, it's almost 11. Alright. I'm gonna have to get off this here for a bit. I gotta wake up kind of early in the morning. So I guess I'll just meet y'all at that station.
Yeah, we'll meet at the station and then we can all jump into the center together. Cause I'm actually kind of interested in hearing y'all's reactions to when we do that.
Alright. We can drop out of wherever it is, Super Cruise. And I'll get off. Alright. I'm gonna do a bit more flying in the morning while y'all are, I guess, at work or something.
Sounds like a plan.
See y'all later.
All right. Have a good night.
Catch Catch
No.
you later. I'll actually be at the office 11 hours because there's a 1 hour lunch in the middle. Closer that number gets to 12 or higher, the more insane that sounds. jumps does it say you have left?
30. I'm repairing my frame shift drive right now.
I probably need to do that soon. I've got a bunch of new jump stars. When I finish hyperspace, I'll tell you how many I've got. $37. Frame shift drive's at 91%, so I guess I have a little bit before I need to repair it. I saw a hot take about exploration in Elite that I kind of agreed with. He said the only discovery that should pay money for Elite, and the only mapping that should pay money for Elite, is first discovered, first mapped. If someone has already discovered and mapped it, you don't need to get paid anything for doing it again.
That's fair.
And that would destroy hacking things that I don't feel like embody the spirit of the game very well, like Road to Riches.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just make the same loop 5 times over for all of your new friends. No, people have mapped those. People have mapped the bubble. Why should you get paid for mapping the bubble? What? to the galactic sector known as Odin's Hole.
where the generation ship Golconda currently resides. The Golconda, when it was discovered in 3305, was still inhabited by the descendants of its original crew who left Sol in the 22nd century. The accepted
It might already be in it, I don't know.
abandon the ancient generation ship.
Last time I saw it mentioned below, these pop up.
Hey Cass, how's it going? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while either. Did you? Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna go give you a follow.
Sounds like a Twitch chat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Salvation triggers superweapon victory. Pilot Federation alert. The invading Thargoid forces in Dedia. Nova's and Sozok systems have been completely repelled by Salvation. Vox Galactica
Hello from
journeys
Alabama. I promise I don't bite too hard.
confirmation from Commodore Morak Hadaran that 3
I see you've been playing 7 Days, some Phasmophobia, and Elden Ring.
I know exactly one of those games.
Which one?
Elden Ring. I don't know the other. Actually, I think I own the other two. I just don't play them.
Okay. Hey, I don't know how to create emotes, so I might have to hit you up for you to help me on that. Or, I don't know, might source you out to create me some. But yeah, I've been wanting to get back into 7 Days. You and I should link up one day and play some 7 Days.
7 days. I remember that game left me frustrated and annoyed because they don't explain themselves very well.
What, 7 Days to Die?
Yeah, and here I am enjoying Elite Dangerous.
A game that gives you almost no explanation on how to do anything. Hell yeah. I also didn't know you were seeing anybody. When did that happen? Love to farm in it. I might actually need your help then. Because I'm more of like the base builder. And like I do go out a lot too. I'm actually really good at staying out at night and, you know, just wrecking shit. I'm also really good at progressing really fast. From all the time that I've played 7 Days, I know how to really manipulate the level tree to be able to yeah. Well, definitely anybody that plays 7 Days knows damn well that food is very important, so you can always have somebody cooking some stuff up.
See, I do own 7 Days to Die. Should I queue it up to install?
Yeah, if you want to queue it up to install. Okay, my Discord. What is pinging so much on my Discord? Jesus, that is annoying.
Hey, I only ping you like twice a day, man.
No, like right now, I have so many servers, I don't know which server it is. But like every so often, there'll just be a server that just has like ping after ping after ping after ping.
If I leave servers over a single casual at everyone, I will leave the server. Like if there's a reason, if there's a valid announcement, fine, I'll accept that. But if it's a casual at everyone, or if it's some random nobody who's not even an admin there, who's just gonna at everyone because they didn't lock down their permissions, I'm just gonna leave. Speaking of, at everyone on your server is still unrestricted.
I know it is.
Okay.
You have the role now to be able to fix that.
Yeah, I noticed. I got a prompt for needing to set up 2FA before I'm allowed to do stuff, and I was like, why am I allowed to do stuff? Did you do this on purpose?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was gonna ask you about it. I wasn't sure if you did that on purpose or not. There was one time I joined a server and they didn't lock down admin at all. And so literally anyone could change all the server settings. It was a hilarious mess.
There you go. Now it's really only the servers that I care about.
You fixed your notification settings?
I muted all the servers that were unmuted except for like the 3 that I actually go into. Have you ever played what?
Satisfactory.
No, but I have watched, what's his face? Sergeant Pepper X on Twitch. I have watched him play it. It is something that looks interesting.
I have many an hour in Satisfactory, and I'd be happy to show you around if you want.
Okay.
I think I got that on listing.
What game were we just talking about? Satisfactory? Or what game am I playing? That's Elite Dangerous is what I'm playing. Satisfactory is kind of like a sandbox game. You build a factory to make it as efficient as you can. And, you know, it's just... I haven't played it, so I don't know exactly what it's about or what do you do.
I can talk.
Okay, well, go ahead, Kat.
Satisfactory is about building factories, and it's a very satisfactory game.
Oh my god. Good explanation.
If planning efficient production lines and thinking about logistics is what makes you relax at night, Satisfactory is your jam. And you know what? For me, that just scratches the right kind of itch sometimes. Sometimes Elite Dangerous scratches the itch. Sometimes Satisfactory. It's an early access game right now. The devs have said that they're gonna have a story. They have a story. It's mostly finished. They're just not going to add it until they hit their 1.0 release. That way people come back to play it for the 1.0 release.
Okay.
So right now it's literally just, hey, you're on a planet and you're going to make a factory, and here's some milestones you can hit for your, production goals and things like that.
I haven't been honking the systems as I'm going through. I'm just kind of floating on autopilot right now. I just realized that.
Honking the system should be part of autopilot.
You might like that? Okay. Yeah, that's why I turned him up. I was noticing that he was actually pretty quiet.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. You were not at 100%. You were at 50 for me, so I just turned you up to 80.
Oh, am I that loud?
No, it's just because I broke my headphones while I was moving, I can't control how loud my headphones are.
Oh, okay.
So, it's not you, it's literally me.
Ooh. New codex entry.
Ooh, I've been getting a couple of those.
This was just for a T Towery star. Your codex entries are per galactic region. I just haven't seen a class T Towery in this region, I guess.
Yes, of course I love Harry Potter. I actually just got into an argument the other day because apparently I am blasphemous for liking Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, Star Wars, and what's the other one? What's the other one that everybody fights over? Of which one's better? I can't remember.
Star Trek.
Well, I mentioned Star Trek.
Stargate.
That's also one that I like. Yes. Haven't heard the Expanse. Battlestar Galactica is another good one. Yeah. I have not seen anything about Hogwarts Legacy. Did I tell you that on Paramount Plus there's a new series of Star Trek that came out?
Is it Strange New Worlds or Discovery?
Strange New Worlds.
I just watched the pilot episode tonight.
Oh, it's so good. I love it.
My dad and I have been watching Star Trek Discovery whenever I go over to his house. He
Okay.
watches without me, and I just see like 1 or 2 episodes whenever I go visit. That's fine for me.
Look it up right now. I'll look it up when I get off. I'm trying to get to my destination before it's too late because I'm trying to shut down for the night. But I want to get into the circle, pretty much, just the center of the galaxy.
Yeah, but I keep getting distracted by all these systems like at FSS.
Same.
Like, I legitimately feel
Is this a fuel star?
of...
Please tell me it's a fuel star. Yes. Oh, ooh, and there's 10 bodies here. Hey. I'm gonna FSS this system while I refuel.
I feel a legitimate sense of what's the word?
Ooh, I'm getting some codex.
Contribution.
And I got first scan.
I got a codex for a class 5 gas giant. I haven't seen one here before, apparently. Class 5s are also just kind of rare in general.
Oh, yeah. Isn't the biggest one like a class 6?
It's 5 or 6. It's somewhere up there.
Yeah, because I think I've actually seen a 6 before. I didn't get first scan on it, which I was pissed off because I have a friend that he doesn't really show up around anymore. His thing is exploration, and like he has been searching for a class 6 gas giant that he actually gets first scan on.
It's an interesting thing to search for, but okay.
Oh, there's some shit behind the star. Fuck.
You know, to each their own. Some of those gas giants can be real pretty.
Is that also back there? Yeah, it's back there. Okay. Alright, so I need to get to the other side.
Damn it! I have a couple that are behind the star too.
The only thing that I don't like is gauging how far away I am from the star while I'm on the other side of it, not actually looking at it.
The best thing to do is
I
if you can see your orbital plane, if it's drawing orbit lines for you, you sit where you are parallel to the orbital plane of the system, but below the star. Does that make sense?
right, no, yeah, I understand. It's just because of the point that I don't want to overheat. That's why. So I try to generally stay like, if I'm gonna be FSSing, I try to generally stay like 200 or below on the on tons per second or whatever it is.
Interesting. I go straight for the max. DBX is pretty heat efficient.
Yeah, but the problem is in FSS you still have the opportunity of overheating. You know.
Tovas will warn you, usually. The only
I've been
stars I have
good.
an overheating problem.
Uh-huh.
The only stars I have an overheating problem with on my DBX are the giant-sized ones.
Well, that's what I was just by. The giant-sized ones that have like gravity wells around them.
Yeah, you can't escape for anything.
Yep, that's what I was just around, which is why I was saying. Yeah, Cass, I've actually been good. I had to close down Rusty Wrench. I know you know about it. COVID kind of took a real bad hit on it. So now I have a full-time job working for Wayfair. I work from home.
I didn't know about Rusty Wrench. What is this?
So I used to run a business, a mobile mechanic business, and
Okay.
I was making like almost close to $8,000 a month.
Okay, that's pretty decent.
It was
Pretty good.
Yeah, it was lucrative. I mean, I was one
Yeah.
of 3 businesses around here. I didn't rip off the idea, but I didn't know that there was already a mobile mechanic business here. It was called Aggieland Mobile Mechanic, and but I actually started getting a lot of customers that didn't like them because apparently their customer service and their like knowledge of vehicles is fucking pretty much their reviews and just their customers didn't really like them. So I would constantly get calls from other customers that is like, oh my god, you know, I'm so happy that another one opened up. And then after I was open for maybe about 2 years at that point, another one showed up in Bryan, and it was another guy that was just as small as I was. I actually met him because there was one time he called my company and was like, hey, you know, I got this vehicle. We're also a mobile mechanic. I was trying to see if maybe we could do a business deal because he didn't have enough hands on hand that day to do a job. So what we did is that he actually ended up taking 20% of the profit and we took the rest. So he still made money off the job, but we actually did the work for him.
Interesting. But he wound up out competing you?
No. I actually
Sounds
ended up
fun.
reading a lot of his reviews, and like he was really only good at like Nissans and
Okay.
and like and only gasoline trucks. You see,
Were you a diesel guy?
well, I am. I went to school for German, small engine, and diesel. So
Closing
and
the
then
gap on you, by the way. I've gone from 4,300 light years behind you to 1,700.
well, you also have a higher jump range than I do.
Yes. It sounds fun. I do some car work, mostly just my own stuff, but every now and then I do stuff for friends. You know, mostly just basic stuff. I'll do all the various fluid changes and filter changes, things like that. Every now and then I get involved in something more detailed. I think the scariest thing I ever had to do was for an old Nissan I owned. The crankshaft pulley had a leaky seal behind it, and it was leaking oil like a frickin' fountain.
At a press conference, he said,
Um,
I know what you're all thinking.
and I had to remove one of the engine mounts to get this pulley off. And it was, I had this engine, it only has 3 engine mounts on this vehicle. So I had 2 out of 3 mounts still connected, and it was balanced on a floor jack. I had a 2x4 on top of the floor jack, so I didn't have anything spiky there, and then it was on the oil pan. And I'm ripping the crankshaft pulley off of it.
It's time to hear from the little guy. Mr. Rackham added that it
Call me whack, I don't care.
will take several weeks to prepare his manifesto and campaign team. It is unknown whether he intends to form a political party or stand as an independent candidate. There has been
Okay, what were you saying?
I just told you a whole ass story, and you're gonna say, what are you saying?
Well, I was trying to tell Bella to leave so I can go back to talking to you because she was trying to talk to me about one of her friends, and I'm like, I'm in the middle of streaming. I'm trying to get over here so I can get off of, you know, Elite Dangerous, and I'm talking to my chat. Like, can you please respect that? So. But no, you were talking about your Nissan, was it?
I was telling you that the most involved repair job I feel like I've ever done is I had to replace the seal behind the crankshaft pulley on an old Altima that I had.
The seal
It
on
was
the back
leaking.
of the crankshaft. Oh, yeah. Oh, those are fun. Those are fun.
So I had to remove one of the engine mounts to get the pulley off.
Right, yes. Mm-hmm.
And so I'm sitting in my dad's driveway. My dad's the one with all the tools. I just know how to use most of them.
Right.
And I've got 2 of the 3 engine mounts still attached.
And Cass, how'd you fuck up your car? I'm still listening to you, Kat.
And I've got a floor jack underneath it with a 2x4 on top of it so that it's something relatively soft.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sitting under the oil pan to hold up the other side of the engine.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, that's okay.
felt-
I've used
I
2x4s
felt super
underneath
whack.
oil. That's more than okay. To hold up an engine, definitely. The 2x4 is like, it's a thing. I've done it. I would rather use a 2x4 on a floor jack than I would use a transmission jack underneath an oil pan, honestly. Because some oil pans are like weirdly shaped and just the weight itself will crush it. But for some reason, 2x4s just work magic when it comes to holding up an engine.
Just don't question it. I just made my first stop for repairing FSD. I got it down to like 78% and it was like, nope, not working.
Whoa, that's cool.
What'd you find?
This neutron star is so close to this star that it's that one of the
arm going
cone
through it?
one of the cones of the neutron star is inside the exclusion zone.
Nice. Don't do it. 'Cause the whole problem with hitting the exclusion zone on a neutron star or a white dwarf is literally just that you're in normal space inside one of the arms. So if you hit that other star, you'll have exactly the same problem.
Yeah, well, I just went to the other side, on the other end.
Good call.
Yep.
Have you ever dived into one of those jet cones coming off of it from the outside going in so that you're flying towards the center as you enter the arm?
Yes, I have done it, and I've gotten lucky enough where I saw the exclusion zone, and I tried my hardest to slow down inside the cone, which you can't really do.
No, it won't let you go below like 15 or 20 million meters per second.
Yeah. But I got out. I got out just in time. Like, literally, my whole cockpit was pretty much inside the exclusion zone, but I didn't drop. I got lucky.
Kind of sus.
And I have definitely been swallowed up by a white dwarf.
Yeah, did I tell you that I got one of your friends destroyed by a white dwarf?
Yes. Yep. You got Brandon destroyed by a white dwarf. Yeah.
He's rocking a Type 6, and I'm like, you guys, I found a cool trade route where we were going to be running silver and ergonomic supplies, I think it was, and it was supposed to be pretty good money. It was, you know, a few tens of millions per jump.
Where in the hell did you hit a pothole, Cass?
On the road. Potholes are usually on the road.
Well, yeah, I know, but down here we don't have potholes. And if we do have them, they're like the size of a car.
Where's down here?
Texas.
Texas. What part of Texas? It's kind of big.
Texas is big.
East Texas, West Texas, Austin. Austin's like its own country.
Yeah. Oh, another one. Another one with a star close to the neutron.
Yeah, neutron binary pairs are cool. You know, a pair that I would be interested to see is a neutron star orbiting a black hole.
There's gotta be one. There's gotta be one out there somewhere.
Hey, you remember how low my fuel gauge was when I posted that screenshot?
Yes.
It's about that low right now.
Oofers.
I am jumping to a scoopable though, so I think I'll be fine. Does either of us have a fuel transfer on us?
Nope. And I definitely don't, because I took out everything that was unnecessary. The only thing that I have on my ship is a fuel scoop, an AFMU, the Guardian FSD booster, and a heat sink launcher. That's pretty much all I got now.
Yeah, I don't have one on me.
Okay. Yeah, that'll pretty much do it. Especially with the fact that most rims are an aluminum alloy, so they're super easy to bend. But funnier than anything is the steelies are actually easier to bend than the aluminum alloys.
The aluminums just snap, and then it's hilarious. If you haven't heard of him before, there's a YouTube channel called Just Rolled In. You should go look him up. It's just a bunch of compilation videos of mechanics sharing like the weirdest shit they see coming into their shops.
I love talking about those customer states.
Yeah, it's those kind of things.
Yep, it is hilarious.
My favorite one that I heard recently, customer states they need a longer dipstick because the current one isn't showing any oil.
All these stars, dude.
Yes. All the stars.
It's only getting more and more the closer we get.
Yes. I'm not kidding. They're less than 1 light year apart when you get into the center.
Is this scoopable? Is this scoopable? Please tell me it's scoopable. Please tell me it's scoopable. It is scoopable! Nice. How many bodies we got in here? Ooh, 9. 9. Nice. Oh, fuck, there's something behind the star. Great.
When you pop your discovery scanner and it's like 10 bodies, system scan complete. It's like, oh, it's just a bunch of stars here.
Yep.
Now entering Galactic Center. I'm entering the region for the Galactic Center.
Hey. Am I there? I should be. I'm ahead of you.
You're ahead of me, so yeah.
Huh. I didn't see that. Or at least I wasn't paying attention to actually see it.
The pop-up that shows what system you're in and the government types, like anarchy, clean, things like that, it'll have a special line that says now entering when you're changing galactic regions.
Nice.
So I just jumped into the Galactic Center. I was joking, but I just hit one. Bodies 4, system scan complete. Okay.
Yep, there's something over there. Okay, let's go to the other side of the star.
It can also be worth checking your nav panel every now and then.
Why?
You may or may not see something called a notable stellar phenomena over there.
Mm-hmm.
They don't happen very often, but when they do, they're worth this visit.
Oops, wrong one. There you go. I'd love to be able to stop and explore, but I need to get to the station. Oh, an Earth-like world.
Bet.
I'm gonna go surface scan that.
Says he's in a hurry. I'm gonna go surface scan a planet.
That's money.
I mean, I don't blame you. Earth-likes and
Which one's
ammonia
this one?
worlds are generally pretty cool.
C19 439701.
Fun fact, even though Earth-likes pay more, there is a lower percentage of ammonia worlds than there is Earth-likes.
Yeah, you know what? I literally just said I need to rush to the center. I got 10 more jumps.
What do I have? 12 jumps. I'm not far behind you.
Yeah, you aren't.
And then Shrek will do this journey while we're at work tomorrow. He's a high school kid on summer break. He doesn't have anything to do during the day.
Is he in high school?
Yeah, he's a junior.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's on summer break right now. He ain't got nothing to do all day.
Okay. Hey, where are you working at now? Okay. Is that in Bryan, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Is there a place called Bryan, Texas? Is that what
Yes.
I'm hearing?
Yes.
My supervisor's name is Brian.
Ah, okay. Well, look at you. Ooh. Over there in the rich parts.
If I'm lucky, I get a pay raise at the end of the month.
I will
Don't
be
know how
getting a pay
much.
raise in, I think, 2 months, because that's when Q2 will end, I think.
Q2 ends at the end of June.
Yeah, so I'll probably be getting a raise then.
And that's the same reason mine's at end of June, is they said they're pushing it to end of Q2.
Well, Cass, do you still have me on Discord? We gotta catch up.
Yo, I'm always down for chatting with new people. Get them in here.
If you're not in my Discord, you can do exclamation Discord in the chat, and it'll give you a link.
I already promised I don't bite. Come join.
Oh god, okay. Says it's expired. It shouldn't be. Hold on. Here, add me. It's I gotta fix that then. If it shows it's expired, it shouldn't be.
Tell Siri to add something to your to-do list.
Yep.
Assuming you're an iPhone user, I don't know.
Yes, I am.
Cool. That's like a 50-50 shot in the dark right there nowadays.
Oh, it really is.
Seven jumps.
6.
Cool, cool. We'll be getting there about the same time. I think I just straight up caught up to you.
Oh, you know what, Cass? I think I know why that link is expired. Because I had an issue a while back, and I had to delete all of the invite links, and I think I might have deleted the one that Nightbot uses. So I need to go in there and just change that. Yeah, because Nightbot uses the same link, or was using the same link that I sent to a couple friends, and I'm quote unquote partnered with another Discord that one of my friends runs, and like that Discord got raided, and they were going through a whole bunch of the other Discords, and like a whole bunch of people joined mine and were causing a whole bunch of mischief.
Sounds like nonsense.
Yeah. So we had to end up deleting a whole bunch of invite links and kicking people, banning people, or kicking and banning accounts, whether they were people, bots, or whatever they were.
That's why your server is now such a pain in the ass to do anything. You made it. You went through the whole click to verify bit.
Mm-hmm.
There's memery around that. Speaking of partnered servers, the one I threw a link in your server links channel for, I am not the server owner. People sometimes think I am, though. I'm just one of the more active admins there.
Okay.
if anybody here ever plays League of Legends, that's what they mostly do over there. Every now and then they play other games. There's like 4 or 5 people in that server who I'll play Satisfactory with.
Okay.
I tried starting an Elite Dangerous group over there, but literally everyone I invite to play Elite Dangerous with me to that server, it just dies. The whole group is dead. The channel's just there because I don't want to give up on it. The one cool thing I might suggest setting up, or I might have to have you do this, is we'll get us a Galnet bot in here that can post Galnet stories.
Oh, nice.
You just give it its own dedicated channel and it'll post Galnet stories and you can go check on them from Discord. Or
Okay, so I updated the link on Nightbot. I guess.
You get a YouTube bot who can just post a video every time a specific channel uploads.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a channel called the Galnet News Digest who reads the news so that you don't have to. And you just get a bot to post their videos every time they upload because they only upload Galnet stories. And that's their actual tagline, Galnet News Digest. We read the news so that you don't have to. And they take a little bit of a creative spin on the Galnet articles and make it read more like a news anchor would read it and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's cool. I like it.
Ooh, 22 parties. Y-type stars? Oh, there's a bunch of stars in here. Fly! No,
I mean, at least you caught up on that reference. I can't help it.
Oh, fucking shit. Cass, I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate you.
What the fuck happened?
She used a jump
What'd
scare.
You still have jump scares turned on from when you're playing Phasmo?
Yes. And the funny part is it still got me because there's a delay between the between it coming up on the screen, and I was literally looking at my stream right when it happened, and I was like, jump scare? Why is what? And it played. Yeah, so most of my jump scares and not my sound alerts, but my jump scares are actually geared towards when I play Phasmophobia. I just keep forgetting to turn them off. But they still get me though, because I'm not expecting them, and they're super loud in my ear.
Hey, so this gas giant is not mapped. I could get first map on it if I wanted to. It's 200,000 light seconds away. Should I
Wait, am I here? I'm here.
Yeah, you're there.
Oh shit. Okay. Explorer's Anchorage.
I only have two more jumps. I'll be there in just a second.
Well, I mean, if you want to, I'll play Phas with you. I love Phas. I won't be able to tonight. I could probably do tomorrow or like so Thursdays are technically my Fridays. So Thursdays and Fridays I actually stay up a little bit later and play video games.
Oh, it'll be like that for me this week. Because I'm doing 410s. I'll actually be off work on Friday, so I can be up late on Thursday a little bit.
Nice. Yeah, because I work Sunday to Thursday, so Thursdays are my Fridays.
This week I'm just gonna work Monday through Thursday.
Cass, if you're playing with me, you ain't hiding in the van. I don't do none of that.
I don't think
I always front everything because I always have all of the equipment.
How much does this game cost if I was gonna get it? I'm not a horror person normally, but I'll get it if it's something that you play with friends and things like that.
It is a game you play with friends.
That was my problem with
It is, yes. I think it's also on sale right now too, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see.
what was Dead by Daylight. That was my problem with Dead by Daylight. I do not like that game.
Yeah, right now it's
I can't-
14 bucks.
Can't handle it. Yo, I'm here.
I am too. I'm 3,000 light seconds away. I see you. You came up in Donna.
Yeah, he's my traveling companion. Tell me if you get the reference. I'm gonna hit the nav beacon real quick and then I'll go dock.
This makes him one of a handful of private citizens in the Federation who can claim to be trillionaires.
Do you know who Donna is? Why she's the traveling companion?
I cannot question the legality of the Kellenor space frames purchase, but the timing is suspicious following Rackham's recent self-hype about running for president. Whatever he did to push this deal through, the publicity will be worth it. Political supporters and corporate investors will surely flock to his side now that he has become the federal equivalent of royalty. Aegis. Arrest Salvation for murder. Claims that Salvation was once a senior member of Azimuth Biochemicals who worked for INRA have led to a public outcry. Political journalist Conrad Sterling reported on these developments for Vox Galactica. Information recently uncovered in the DG Canum Binaticorum system has been presented by Professor Albert Tesro. It suggests that Salvation's real name is Dr. Canum.
Yes, Ghost Hunter Inc. That's a good one too. I do like Ghost Hunter Core. I also like that a lot of the mechanics are very much like Phasmophobia. And then, you know, well, technically the van is a safe zone. It's just if the ghost knocks down the door, you're fucked. And even then, Phasmophobia doesn't have a safe zone either. I mean, you can't leave the area while you're getting hunted. Yes, the van is always safe. Yes, you are right about that. But, you know, I mean, if you're not in the house, you're safe. This is true. This is true. No, Cass, that's called being a pussy. Oh, I have not played Phas in VR. I want to, but like everybody that I know that has played it in VR, they either say like it's a whole other animal and it's just scary as shit. And like it can also be very disorienting if you have the snapping view instead of actually physically using your controllers to like turn around.
That's something that FDev needs to hurry up and implement is VR support for Odyssey. The on-foot content has 0 VR support right now.
Does it?
Yeah, it's 0.
Hmm.
You only have VR support when you're in your ship right now. When you get if you're in VR and you get out of your ship, it literally just shows you a flat screen with like a black border around it.
That's kind of ass. All right, I'm here. I'm docking.
I am 1,200 light seconds out. The notable stellar phenomena that you should visit here is, I want to say, like 200 light seconds from the station. There's 2 points in this system worth visiting. One of them is called Event Horizon. I don't know why it's called Event Horizon, but it is. I think it's like a tourist beacon. And the other one is called Notable Stellar Phenomena.
I do see that.
You can check it out tonight or you can check it out later, but that's going to be worth your visit. That's the Lagrange cloud I was mentioning.
Mm-hmm. Event Horizon is a faction-owned installment.
Yeah, that's not what I thought it might be. There's no black holes here.
Given with how close we are, you would think we would be able to see Sagittarius A, but...
Oh. I think this NPC is trying to interdict me. It keeps like weaving back and forth right behind me. Like its AI is just broken.
That is so many stars.
And at this point, it doesn't matter which way you look, it's all the stars. And it used to be that you look in one spot and the sky's kind of a brownish color from the Milky Way. But now you look in all the colors and it's kind of a brownish color, all the directions, it's kind of a brownish color.
Nice.
And you can still see the galactic plane where it's a brighter stripe all the way
Beat
around
Saber
your view.
is a fucking gym day in its own.
Bruh. I don't even want to buy VR. This shit's still too expensive.
Oh my god.
I'm waiting for that price to come down. It'll probably happen after gas prices come down. My dad's betting that gas prices are going to be over $5 a gallon by the end of the month.
Jesus Christ.
Here in Alabama.
All right, Cass. Well, it is a pleasure to see you in my stream. But this is gonna be a good night from me. Yeah, the Oculus is 200.
I don't want to be tied to Facebook. I want real VR gear.
No, for real. But Cass, if you want to enjoy some music for the end of the stream, and Kat, I will see you tomorrow, bud.
Well, I literally just docked. I'm gonna be doing tech support for a friend tomorrow whenever I get home from work. If I've got time, I'll hop on. Otherwise, it might be Wednesday or Tuesday when I get on.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll just coordinate with you. And Cass, if you want to message me, you got my digits.
Go to Discord. I'm chill, I promise. I won't bite.